Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Marissa and today I'm going to be doing a Snow White inspired makeup look using the Colourpop Disney Designer Collection, the Super Shock shadow called Heigh-Ho, and of course Snow White's lipstick. It's red. If you want to see how and why I created this look in this way, then please keep watching. Hey, so today we're starting off our Snow White look with eyeshadow. I've already done the basic face steps like BB cream, concealer, eyeshadow primer I've done, and then powdered. That's all I've done. I haven't done anything else because we're starting with eyeshadow. So for Snow White eyeshadow, I look up pictures of her and I look at her makeup and she has pretty basic eyeshadow. It's light colors, not just like brown on the lids, and that's about it, but we're gonna do more than that. The movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarves was made in 1937, I believe, and so I'm also gonna incorporate some of the 1930s makeup into this look. And look, I've got my red headband on because Snow White wears a red headband with a bow, but unfortunately I don't have a bow. I mean, I have a headband with a bow that's pink, but that's not red. So I found this picture of Snow White on Pinterest. I think it's the best one regarding her makeup, especially her eyeshadow. I'll put it on the screen for you to look at because when I just put my phone up, it's not good to look at like that. So I'm going to be going mainly off of that picture. So first off, I'm going to go in with the color Chip into the crease area. Just like, not just the crease actually, more like just all over. Next shade I'm going to use is Grumpy, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. I'm going to blend it into the crease like this. So next I'm taking this flatter brush, more for putting stuff all over the lid and not so much a blending crease brush, and using the color Triton all over the lid again. And then doing the same blending motion. Now in this picture of Snow White I'm looking at, she has a darker crease and then a lighter lid, but it's all matte. I'm going to do the crease with the color Beast. I'm going to start from the outer corner and then bring it up to the crease with more of a dense round blending brush. I mean, it's not completely dense, but it's not exactly fluffy either. So now I'm looking at a 1930s makeup chart and I see that the crease color is brought high up, and that looks like it's because the eyebrows are very thin and arched and high. So the crease is brought up higher to match with the eyebrows. So I'm going to bring Beast up a little higher than I already did. That was kind of bad, but we can blend it out. I'm going to use the color Grumpy to blend out the edges of that. And then in the outer corners, I think I'm going to use Magic Carpet on an outer corner brush by Ego Tools. And just like bring it out to match that really high crease we did. So next I'm going to go in with the fluffier blending brush and take Chip and blend out that again because it's kind of like a wonky. So for the lid, on the highest point, like the center, I'm going to take the color Ray and just put it on the high point because I don't want to be completely flat and matte. Flat and matte. I don't want that. And on the inner corner, I'll take Prince Charming and just blend it out a lot. I don't want it to be too bright in there. And on the bottom too, just a little. So I'm going to wipe off fallout. And then we're going to do the bottom half and then eyeliner. And for eyeliner, we're going to be using the Heigh-Ho. So don't worry, I will be using Heigh-Ho. So on the bottom, I'm going to start with Triton. And just blend out the color along the bottom lash line. And then Grumpy too, to kind of combine the colors. And then Beast on a more denser blending brush. Not blending brush, I mean smudging brush. A denser smudging brush. And we're just gonna like put that on and not blend too much. I think it would look nice to put white eyeliner on the waterline because I'm looking at the 30s makeup and it looks like they did that. Here's what the eyeshadow looks like so far. So now we're going to do Heigh-Ho. And my plan for this shadow is black liquid eyeliner. Not quite winged out, but ever so slightly winged out because wings weren't really a style back then, I don't think. But we're doing that because it's more modern looking and Snow White definitely has black eyeliner on. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to put Heigh-Ho, this color, on top of the black eyeliner. Because I watched the video for Heigh-Ho. I have not seen the movie Snow White in a really long time, if ever. So I wasn't really that aware of what it looks like. So I watched the video for Heigh-Ho. I included it in the playlist of this video. Look, it's my cat Amy. Come on, let me pick you up. She doesn't want to say hi. So the song Heigh-Ho is based on the dwarves doing their job in the mines, mining for gems. So I watched the video. The mines are of course dark and black. So that's the eyeliner. And the sparkles are going to go on top. And this shade is very sparkly. I love it. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner, shake it up. I'm using NYX Epic Ink Liner. First I'm going to start lining the outside. And then I'll see how far the wing will take me. So there's the eyeliner so far with no wings. Let's see how small I can make these wings without messing up. I think that one's pretty good. It's small and thick-ish. I mean, I don't like to make eyeliner too thick, so it works. There is the eyeliner. Now, let's do white eyeliner on the bottom waterline. So I'm making the inner corner of the waterline more opaque than the rest. Ooh, I don't do that often. Time for Heigh-Ho. I'm going to use this precision smudge brush from, what is this, Real Techniques, to put it on. So let's see how this goes. Just gonna cover it up. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, maybe I should have used a liner brush because it's getting everywhere. Okay, so scratch that. I'm using this liner brush on the other side because I think it will be easier. And tap off more of the excess. Oh yeah, that's easier. So there's the eyeliner now. I think I want it to be a little more black closer to the eyelid. So I'm gonna just go over the part closer to the eyelid, not the whole thing, because I don't want to get rid of what I just did with the glitter. You see what I just did? what I tried to say. I think it's really cool. It's like we're in the coal mines. And I think the eyeshadow and eyeliner is done. Yay! So next for the Snow White inspired makeup, we'll do eyebrows. Brush them first. And Snow White's eyebrows are thin and arched. But not arched like mine, they're like really curved arched. And they're dark too. So first I'm going to take a pencil, eyebrow pencil. I have NYX Micro Brow. And I'm just going to arch my eyebrows up a bit more curvy like. So to do that I'm going to fill in this area more curved. And then fill in a little bit of this area so they're more straightly curved. Does that make sense? Straightly curved. I hope you get what I mean, because I know what I mean, but do you know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, I'll put up a picture of what I mean by straightly curved. I would use a darker pencil if I had one, but I don't. I mean, all I have that's darker than this is literal black eyeliner, and I'm actually going places today, so I don't want to put black eyeliner on my eyebrows. That's as good as it's gonna get, I think. Let me just brush them out. Next I will use NYX eyebrow powder just to make them darker. I'm using the darker shade of these two. Yeah, 30's eyebrows were, I think, comparable to today's eyebrows, like in terms of dramaticness, drama. In terms of drama, they were so dramatic. Like, of course they're completely different, but I think they're similar in terms of like Instagram eyebrows, the drama of them. Yeah, these aren't too dramatic in like the 30's kind of way, but it's the best I could do without plucking them to like death. And then I'll just use my eyebrow gel. I'm using my other eyebrow gel. My typical one is a bit more warm. I'm using Benefit Gimme Brow in 3 because it's a little more cool toned than my other eyebrow gel. And Snow White is cool toned, so I want to be cool toned like her. So next we'll do contour. We're gonna do contour like bronzer. Well, we'll do contour and bronzer with like the same product because I don't want to use too much bronzer because Snow White ain't bronze, you know? So I will contour on the outside of my face with my NYX blush in taupe and the forehead. Snow White is obviously pale, so we gotta use a blush that's a bit darker than what we like should be using so that we appear paler than we actually are. So I am taking this Smashbox blush trio. I have LA Lights Malibu Berry. Taking the darkest shade and putting it like over here because that's where the 30's makeup chart says to put the blush. Use like a lot because Snow White is blushy. Gotta make sure it's blended out because it's so dark. That is so much lower than where I would normally put blush. I think it looks weird, but it's all for Snow White look. Then for highlight, I'm using one that is light, it's lighter than my skin tone, but it's hard for me to find a highlight that's like too light for my skin tone because so I'm using this little tiny Becca Vanilla Quartz with a fan brush because this highlight is bright. Putting that like a little lower than normal because normally I don't put the blush this low, so I'm putting the highlight like above the blush. So next I'll do setting spray and then mascara and then finally Snow White lipstick. Now the Snow White lipstick is so beautiful. It's like what I imagine a perfect red to be, especially on my face. It's like a perfect red. So I'm just going to wipe off some of this lip balm I have on. And I think using a lip liner would be easier with this, but I don't have a red lip liner, so. You gotta be careful with red lipstick. It's like the perfect bright red. I was like, I have to have this for so long. I wanted it so bad. I love this lipstick. Now let's look at the whole look. So this is the look close up. I love it so much. Here's the eyeshadow and the eyeliner. And the lips. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you think that my interpretation of Snow White using the Colourpop Disney Designer Collection is like accurate to Snow White. Like, I think it is. I think I did a good job, so I hope you do too. If you like this video and you want to see more videos from me, please leave a like and subscribe, because then I'll know that people want to see more from me. Don't worry, because I'll be making one more Disney princess look, so stay tuned.